Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are listening to The Green Room on WTF Nation Radio. I am your host, Jason. I am joined by my co-host with the fucking most, Charlie. Yeah, he had to take a break real quick to
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm just packing a bowl, man. I'm not yet.
I knew you were going to take a bong rip before the show, man. I didn't know if you were going to be
You're
able
good.
to.
We got all the technical difficulties worked out, hopefully. How long have we been on this Skype call working this out?
Oh man, dude, it's been upwards about 2.5 hours now.
Yeah, so I'm glad we were able to get it solved and actually be able to flex a little bit of independence.
Hell yeah.
It's great having him cover down for us. It's really great having it, but he needs to spend some time with his fam too. So.
Yeah, I mean, I want to just go ahead and say it again. We've said it multiple times, but huge fucking shout out to Kaz and a huge thank you to the WTF Nation Radio family for stepping up and covering down and helping us out whenever we were kind of down and out. One of my systems that would run our show was completely fried. They didn't have to keep us on the air.
Yep,
but
they smited his house.
But you know what? I mean, they stood up and they said, we love you guys. We want you to still be on the air. And we've been able to do that. We've been able to maintain for the past several months.
And Kaz just joined the live video. So once again, thanks so much, Kaz.
Hell yeah, man.
Covering down for us for the last few weeks while we were getting everything situated.
So here we are tonight. This is our second inaugural, if you will.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy fucking New Year. Dude, it's a wonderful New Year, man. You already know how my New Year started.
Yep. Mine started with food poisoning.
Mine started with the Georgia Bulldogs progressing.
That was fun. Yeah, I took bathroom breaks. Oklahoma is my father's alma mater, so, I was kind of I don't really watch college ball that much, but I figured he had a dog in the fight, so I might as well, just check it out. And I mean, Oklahoma did pretty good, but
oh yeah, dude.
Georgia pulled it out. It was a nail biter.
I mean, double OT in the damn Rose Bowl, first time ever. That's fucking nuts, man. And it was.
The crazy thing is that both teams, their fan bases travel so fucking well. So you couldn't tell, it looked dead down the middle, 50-50 for Sooner fans, 50-50 for Dog fans. It was a good game, and I mean, all that shit revenue helps fucking those cities too. So.
Oh hell yeah!
And all that shit.
Oh yeah, Pasadena was very happy to have all of those fans that traveled. They were very appreciative.
It was a good game. You were talking all that shit before, saying it was going to be a blowout, and then you got all nervous around halftime.
Dude, man, when we were down by 2 touchdowns. We were down by 2 touchdowns before the half, man, and the only reason we got it was because of that record-setting field goal kick by our fucking kicker, man. He fucking rocked the shit out of 55-yard field goal, man.
He looks like, how they have those like neonatal units?
Oh, yeah.
And things, the incubators that they put the prenatal babies in. I had a buddy that I went to school with. Who had glasses just like his. And as soon as I saw that field goal, I was like, this motherfucker was left in the incubator a little too long. Because that's exactly what happened to him.
I'll tell you what developed in that time that he was in that incubator. It was his fucking kicking leg, man. That's what developed the most. 55 yards. That's fucking intense, man.
Yeah. No, it was definitely a good game.
Oh hell yeah! It was. I mean, that was a fucking awesome game, dude. The
Pats. Talk about happiness a little bit. Now we got the Titans. It's going to be a tough fucking game though, because it's the playoffs. Kansas City's defense is a lot better than New England's. I'm a Pats fan, but yeah, it's just Tennessee was able to fucking come back from 21-3 down to win the game 22-21. So I mean, against a better defense than New England. So, I mean, it could be a tough game, but the rest, it's all good stuff.
Yeah, dude, I have no idea. I know that the Panthers got knocked out in their wild card, right? They got smacked down.
Just now, the game ended about 3 minutes before We came on the air.
All right, so they got swatted down. Falcons, they
Falcons advanced, and so did the Titans. Yeah.
Yeah, so we know. I mean, we know at least one. Loggins. It's rather happy for.
I'm surprised he still talks to me with as much shit as I give the fucking Falcons, because he's a Falcons fan.
Oh, yeah, dude, big time. Shit,
Well,
he
no,
was. I mean, I'm still tripping. I mean, you went on to NFL because you were salty about Oklahoma losing, man. We still haven't talked about the big fucking story of the College Bowl. Yeah, and that's the fucking.
Well, see, that should tell you. I don't pay attention unless it's my father's alma mater.
Well, dude, man. All right, so, I mean, with Alabama beating Clemson, which everybody said was not going to happen, Clemson was going to take that game, right? Hands down, Clemson had the game, and it was going to be Georgia Clemson.
Exactly
actually, everybody said there was going to be a fucking
like you prior to the Oklahoma game,
dude. Actually, everybody else was claiming that it was going to be Clemson and Oklahoma because there was no way in hell that Georgia's defense was going to be able to hold up to Baker Mayfield. And whew, man, it took us a good bit to figure out how to hold up against him.
Anderson didn't get involved nearly as much as I thought he would. I mean, that kid is a monster. The halfback for Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, dude. They could have relied on him a lot more in that second half. I mean, I get that they don't want him to tire out. I mean, they didn't want him. They didn't want to hurt him. And I mean, I understand that because boys like that, they get out there and they put their everything out there on that field.
Yeah, but you're playing to advance to the national championship. At one point, that's like this game. You're not gonna this weekend coming up in the NFL. And you have the Steelers and the Jaguars. You have the Pats and the Titans. You're not gonna fucking rest anybody if they're able to play. You win or go home.
Yeah, dude, but you're also not going to kill your star runner in a game before the national title. Whenever you know that you're not going to be able to contend against Alabama or Clemson without a good running game, and your running game relies on Anderson. So you're not. I mean, you're going to put the ball in his hands, of course, and they did, man. When he got it, he got it. But they had to play him smart. They couldn't fucking burn him out, and especially with how close the game was, with it being a tie game, and going into overtime and stuff. They should have played him in that overtime, in that second part of the overtime, whenever Georgia had to go for the fucking field goal. And
no doubt.
I mean, they should have put the ball in his hands and let him do what he do, do what he does, do what he do. But it didn't happen, But whenever Alabama went up against Clemson, everybody's like, no way in hell Alabama's going to beat Clemson. And now we have an all SEC title game coming up tomorrow. And I mean, it's like the SEC title game.
Didn't they go to the college football playoff, the current bracket, to get away from the fucking SEC only invitational, the Alabama Invitational, as it's called?
That's exactly what they were trying to do, and it ended up happening any fucking way. But see, now here's what's coming. Here's an interesting stat that I've been hearing over and over, and that's that whenever Saban goes up against his against people that used to work for him, that were on his staff, he's undefeated, right? That's a scary.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. It's a very impressive statistic. However, Kirby Smart stayed with Nick Saban longer than any of those other people combined. So man, this is going to be a damn good game. I think
it should be a good game. I mean, everything that they've said so far is, it's been the opposite. Oklahoma Clemson title game, this fucking Georgia Alabama title game.
Dude, it's going to be smash mouth.
What? That just shows you what the fuck do they know,
I mean,
that's why I never, like, for baseball, football, basketball, hockey, I don't count a win until it's over, regardless of how fucking one-sided a team could be, because look, 2011, the Jets, Pats creamed them both times that they faced that year. And the Jets came back to beat the Pats. It was like 28-21 in the playoffs to fucking advance. So, I mean, you can't really count a win before it happens, because that's why they fucking play the game and not just take the best team on paper,
Oh yeah, man. You know, any given Sunday, Monday, Saturday, whenever they're playing, is any given field. It could be anybody's field, man. That's definitely true. I think this game's going to be fucking. I think it's going to be some smash mouth, fucking like old school gridiron football that we're about to see tomorrow night.
Yeah, no, I mean it should be a good game. SEC always fucking has real physical games, so
Dude, they're gonna pound the fuck out of each other, man.
Should be a good game.
I'm excited. I mean, I want to see.
I'm not even gonna try to pick a team because I don't really, pay attention that much to.
Then you need to pick. I mean, then you need to be rooting for Georgia, man. I mean, positivity helps,
for
man.
Alabama, as opposed to the team that knocked my fucking Sooners out, or knocked my old man Sooners out.
Oh man, you're going to do that to me? You're going to bet against my team. You're going to root against my team, just because you're salty that they beat your team.
There's no depth to my pettiness.
Oh man, I mean, you are a Pats fan. I should have known it.
Yeah, I am. But no, it's. Whenever we were doing this brainstorming session earlier, what were you toking on, man?
Oh man! All right, so we said we were going to do a strain review. So let's get back into the green room, room style. I was toking on some fucking OG Kush, some like really fucking bang up medical grade. I got a hold of some really good shit this time.
Nuts.
It's fucking
good.
It's delicious, dude. It's fucking delicious. And whenever you hit it with the light, man, it just sparkles.
Yeah. I got this Kimbo Slice live resin. This shit packs a punch.
Word. Didn't you say
it's an indica?
Before, well, I mean, when we were going through the troubleshooting and everything, you said you were smoking some like Island something. What was it?
Yeah, no, that's flower. I got Island Sweet Skunk, some ISS.
Right on. See, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking legit, dude. It's a goddamn like 90-10 sativa dominant fucking hybrid. But,
word.
I mean, it's really good. This is one of the strains that I used to go to write papers, but I switched that and went to Golden Goat and Flow for school. But yeah, this is back in season now, so I went ahead and grabbed grabbed a quarter of it the other day.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean,
of the slide resin and then another gram of Lifesaver wax.
Well, dude, this OGK, man, it's fucking all right. So the color on the outside is that nice, like emerald color green, and then with some fucking amber hairs running through it. Crack open the buds, man, and on the other side is like almost fucking lime green, dude. It's so fucking bright and shiny inside. It's fucking legit, man.
Nice. I just did a dab of that Kimbo Slice live resin, and I got some
little dab of do you?
Yep, not. It's pretty great.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, man. Now, so right now, here in a little bit, you're probably going to hear. I mean, my dogs are going to probably start barking, and we're going to have to cut into a break. Like, it's just going to have to happen. All right, guys. I hate to say that, but I broadcast out of my house, and my wife had to go to a friend's house to fucking shower because our pipes froze. Yeah, we had left our water running, and we had been doing really fucking good throughout these like sub fucking. I mean, dude, wind chill values of like 12 degrees, 10 degrees, down into the single digits. We don't see that shit in North Carolina. This doesn't happen. So, I used to live in the
state of emergency.
I mean, it's the houses aren't built for these temperatures. Is the problem? Yeah.
Did you not leave your water running?
No, I left all right. So get this: we had the water running, and Mama Jason went to brush her teeth one night, and she just wasn't thinking. She turned the water off. And
Jay Ready says, "SEC till I die, but fuck Alabama."
Fuck yeah, appreciate it, Jay Ready. You can count on your
and who dat New Orleans Saints all day or all the way, yeah, because that was a really good game. Newton started to make a game of it. At first, it looked like it was going to be a blowout, but
yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's cool, man. I mean,
nuts, so I can turn any topic into sports.
No worries, man. Just I know that she's going to be coming home here shortly from her friend's house, and the dogs are going to go wild as soon as the car pulls up the driveway. So we'll just go ahead and take our break whenever that happens.
Yeah, that sounds good. And we can just run through the rest of the show.
Hell yeah. No, so, all right. Now, everybody's been in an uproar, dude.
Yeah, it's a pretty fucking impactful shit happened a couple days ago.
See, all right, so let's give a little background, man. All right, so everybody's heard of Jeff Sessions, the Bert and Ernie Bert looking motherfucker, right? Like we've seen him, and we've talked about him. We've heard about the shit that he wants to do. Well, he finally made some stuff happen, and I'm a little conflicted on it. All right, but what he did was he went ahead and he rescinded some policy letters from the Obama administration that gave prosecutorial leeway to the district attorneys in states that have legal cannabis laws, right?
Yep.
So what he did by doing that is he's telling these district attorneys that now they have to start prosecuting these trafficking cases. All of these cases that were being ignored in these states or were being shuffled to the side because they were legal activity. According to state law, are now subject to federal charges, which is it's a little disconcerting. But all right, so here's where I'm conflicted. All right, by doing this, we're going back to following strictly constitutional law, right? Constitutionally speaking, those laws, those memorandum letters that the Obama administration had put out, were a bypass. Right, constitutionally speaking. So, I with what Sessions said that he was going to do when he came in, he did say that he wanted to get back to constitutionally speaking whenever it comes to federal law, and that's a good thing where we're getting, because right now, I think that our Congress and our representatives have a lot more motivation to do something about how cannabis is treated on a federal level.
Okay.
So that's where I'm torn, because we've got that nudge. Now we don't know whether or not they're going to do anything about it, but we've got that nudge to push them and move them along. Are they going to do it?
Sounds like someone got home.
It does sound like this is the time where we're going to have to take our little break here. Guys, we're going to come back here in about 5-10 minutes, and we may end up taking a little break later on. But we need to go ahead and take this through, and we'll be right back. Just go ahead and chill out with us for a little bit.
Pack a bowl. Only if you got your DD-214, though.
Looking up and fading out, cirrus shapes I found blow me away. Van Allen right around, pushing through, skin is brown. Nature has us trapped in fear, so I get lost in sound. I wonder if you'll ever know why I am the way I am. I've been thinking a lot about time and space surrounding. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? I've been thinking a lot about life is never ending. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? Constellation theme, mapping stars that are meant to be. Geminis are free of suicidal kings. This misty maze of me, so obvious yet never seen. Feeling though the fog will lift to find me lost at sea. I've been thinking a lot about time and space surrounding. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? I've been thinking a lot about life is never ending. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? Myself and I am so lost, it's beautiful, far away from life, but I want your visible feeling to be mine. Oh, I just don't get it. When will your heart beat with my mind? Oh, I've been thinking a lot. I've been thinking a lot about time and space surrounding. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? I've been thinking a lot about life that's never ending. Is there anyone who is thinking like me? Yeah. Shotgun. Gotta spit something real quick. Song's about being low. About being so low you're ready to give in. Take it all away. But you just keep your head up. Get what you get out of it. Get out of it.
Waking up, I wanna die. See the bullet through my eyes. It's the time and it's the place. Ready to see how the bullets taste. Pick up the pace and go a little faster. Like my life, it's a disaster. I'm my enemy and I'm the blaster. Two sides to me, one's the master. Drinking heavily got me thinking about my problems. Now I'm sinking like quicksand. If I were me, can't believe what my eyes see. Can't control this beast within. It's making my life full of sin. Now it's time for my life to end. Still my face, it holds a grin. Don't know what I'm doing, I'm always in a blackout. I get that feeling sometimes that I wanna tap out. So I bow and cry to God and I ask why I'm here. I drown myself in a bottle of liquor and a bottle of beer. Follow with a bottle of Xanax. I wanna leave this planet. My life's a disaster. Man, damn it, I can't stand it. So I say this once again. Demon control me, filled with hate. Don't try and talk to me because it's far too late. Loneliness and misery. Tell me how you grieve for the memory. Now I gotta do what's best for me. Getting lost in this melody. Loneliness and misery. Tell me how you grieve for the memory. Now I gotta do what's best for me. Getting lost in this melody.
Life of hope is what I've been dealt, and I get built up every single time just to get broke down, low down so low and melted. Can't stand my
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your host, Jason, on the WTF Nation Radio's The Green Room. I am joined here, as always, by my lovely host, Charlie. Charlie,
I'm not lovely. I've been called a lot of things, but never lovely.
My salty host. He's
There you
been
go.
pretty salty. But, so, before we went into that little break, we got the dog settled down. Sorry about that, guys. But before we went to the break, we were talking about Jeff Sessions. We were talking about his move to rescind the memorandum set forth during the Obama administration. And so now let's go to an article. This usually I wouldn't choose this news source, but I kind of like this article title. So, Jeff Sessions' marijuana move will backfire on CNN.com. Jeff Sessions announced Thursday that he's rescinding the Cole memo, which reflected the Department of Justice's relatively passive policy under the Obama administration since August 2013 on enforcement of federal cannabis laws.
Gotcha.
If Sessions intended to quell the enthusiasm of California's cannabis business enthusiasts and government officials, he once again fell short. Unlike announcements from the DOJ in past years threatening to ramp up federal enforcement of the cannabis laws, this announcement was met with little more than a yawn by cannabis businesses. The harshest reaction came from local and state government officials in California and in other states who insisted that they were disappointed, concerned, and surprised by Sessions' move. Now, unlike in prior years, government officials in California and elsewhere are totally aligned with cannabis businesses in resisting the federal government's threats. In fact, the landscape has shifted so dramatically in recent years that some of the harshest critics of Sessions were senators and representatives, many of them prominent Republicans from states with cannabis programs that generate much-needed medicine and tax revenue. They expressed outrage over this action by Sessions, claiming it belies promises he made to them before being confirmed by the Senate.
Yeah.
He said that he wasn't going to go after cannabis. He wasn't going to. He said that he was going to enforce federal law, but he wasn't going to make that his focus. And now, that's all he's talked about since.
Exactly.
But
That and sanctuary cities.
right. But as a result, Sessions has alienated many in Congress, where he can ill afford to lose any friends. Given his recusal, apparently against President Donald Trump's wishes, from the Russian collusion investigation, he seems to be in a vulnerable spot with the president. Trump has said that he still stands with Sessions, but the Attorney General still faces allegations from Democrats who say that he perjured himself during last year's confirmation hearings. He's already going back on.
I don't think CNN's capable of going a single article without mentioning the Russian. They just had to stick that in there.
Yeah, they can't get over that. It's going to be hard for them to get over that. Did you see? All right, so another thing that's kind of fucking really disappointing. The FBI just opened up another investigation into Hillary Trump. What the fuck, dude? Jason, who the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry about that, NSA. We didn't mean that.
Look, Mrs. Clinton, I did not mean that. Please do not suicide me.
You're
But
gonna get suicided in the back with a knife,
Dude,
48 times.
I don't want to be suicided. All right. But Mrs. Clinton's fundraiser the Clinton Foundation. They're opening an investigation into that to see whether or not there were political favors promised for donations, and the crazy thing about it is that the watchdogs, every watchdog that looks after these charities has the Clinton Foundation listed with pristine marks. All right, I mean, the foundation, from all appearances, is fucking doing exactly what it's supposed to, and it's under a lot of scrutiny, right?
Yeah.
But the FBI is dragging it through the mud. I mean, it kind of feels like a vendetta, right?
No, I mean, Clinton's done some fucked up shit, and I really do. I'm
can't,
not sure.
I can't.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
I can't argue that. She's done some fucked up shit. But going after a foundation that actually does good, I mean, just because it's associated with her, I mean...
I mean, it's her namesake.
Yeah, but, I mean...
There's accusations of, money using fucking the foundation to direct funds that the government isn't allowed to be a part of, but
this is yet another... There was already an investigation that looked into that.
It. No, I fully get it. I fully get it. I think it's excessive because we all know the result. It's the fucking Clintons.
Yeah, I mean,
they were best friends with the Trumps for a long fucking time. So if the Clintons get prosecuted, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to spill the beans on Trump.
Yeah, it's probably.
So I mean, that's probably why Trump decided, because that was one of his major campaign promises. Lock her up. I mean, it was a fucking slogan. I've seen it on T-shirts. I've seen it on hats. I've seen it bumper stickers on cars.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere, man.
Baby bibs saying "lock her up." I'm like, what the fuck? But to me, it just seems like it's going to be another pointless investigation.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Because nothing's going to fucking stick. If it hasn't stuck by now, nothing's going to stick.
Yeah.
So at this point, it's just wasting. The good guys don't always win. That's just a sad circumstance of our judicial system. But
it's going back to the judicial system. One of the biggest things that they've talked about, that Jeff Sessions has said, is that the crime rates that are related to cannabis, and that he's said it. He said it 30 years ago, and he parroted it again just last year. Good people don't smoke marijuana. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
30
saying
years ago, whenever he said it, it was like to prosecute some fucking Hell's Angels or something, right? That were caught with a bunch of reefer.
Yeah.
But
I don't
even
remember
with all
if it
the
was
fucking
Hell's Angels or what it was, but whether he said it when he said it again, he said it in the same context. He said it talking about people that use cannabis. I mean, these are his opinions. Not long after he said those remarks, he went on to defend that though he personally doesn't agree with cannabis, he's not going to. He's going to follow the federal law where it's concerned. So
he was also one of those huge advocates for states' rights.
Exactly.
If states have decided a right, then yeah.
Here's what I don't get. All right, so we've got over half of the union that has a state-approved cannabis program. We've got close to it's upwards at like 61% approval rating of cannabis. Just recently, a study done by the American Legion showed that 92% of veterans approve of cannabis use for medicinal uses, and
that's because we're guinea pigs for every fucking thing else.
I mean, exactly. I mean, see, if you're going to listen to a demographic, listen to your veteran demographic that's been going through this shit a lot longer than you guys have. I mean, the pill pandemic didn't really hit the United States until, really get to where it's this on a pandemic level until, what was it, past 2 or 3 years, right? I mean, there's always been issues with people taking pills. There had always been overdoses, but we weren't seeing the numbers that we were until here recently, right?
Yeah. Social media changes all that.
Veterans have been dealing with this shit. What, it's been like 15 years now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 2001, so 16 fucking years.
Yep. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's not even counting all the guys that were in conflict, not related to, 9/11.
Exactly. And I'm not trying to
shit
discount.
That they're exposed to, as well. It's just, yeah, well, you get fucking force-fed pills too. I'm pretty sure that they did too, but there's a lot more of them now for us.
Yeah, and I'm not taking away from that. I know that.
No, I don't think you meant to. I just wanted to make sure I included them too.
Right. Yeah. Thinking back on it, it definitely sounded that way. But what I mean is, we saw it most prevalent, and we saw it become an issue in the war on terror generation of veterans. That's where it got the notoriety, I guess. But we're trying to tell these people, we're trying to let everybody know, hey, look, cannabis fucking works. It helps.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's all I fucking care about. Not cannabis. All I care is to have the fucking option to choose how to medicate.
Exactly.
I mean, if I want to fucking be a zombie and taking all these seizure meds every fucking day, just walking around, just going through fucking motions, then yeah, I mean, I could go back on the pills. But I actually like my quality of life a lot better right now, with the marijuana. And I haven't had a seizure, which is a great thing because I was still having them while taking the pills. That's why I was med boarded.
Well, here's my thing. All right, so we've got a Declaration of Independence, and then we've got all of this other shit that's written on hemp paper.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Actual physical hemp paper.
Okay, so we're talking about our forefathers, and they put on that hemp paper, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Those are certain inalienable rights that we're all guaranteed: life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
Yeah. But
I know a lot of people that have lost their lives because of pills.
Yep.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that are in prison or are in jail or behind bars of some sort because of cannabis. So there goes their liberties. And I'm
in prison. Aren't you? Like, I've never been arrested, but in prison, aren't you fucking? Isn't it like your medicine mandatory?
Dude, I don't know. That'd be shitty.
I mean, you see people fucking cheeking stuff, but I think, or maybe that's just like a mental hospital. But you got.
But I mean,
these industries that are benefiting off of the criminalization of marijuana. That's all it is. You've got fucking pharma. You've got the prison industry.
Well, see, here's the thing, and I mean, crime doesn't go away. All right.
Alcohol, shit. How could I forget alcohol?
Right. But I guess my thing is, crime doesn't go away. I mean, we're going to see a lot of people that we're going to see these bullshit drug charges go away, and that's going to be an immediate reduction in crime right there. But it's going to be an immediate reduction in non-violent crimes, right?
I mean, here in Colorado, what did they say last year? We talked about it on the show. It was like a 12 or 14% decrease in actually like violent crimes since legalization overall.
Well, I mean, but what I'm saying is that that's still a lot of crime that's still there. So the prisons aren't going to be fucking hurting. We still need prisons. We still need judges. We still need fucking lawyers. But come on, guys. I mean, we need cannabis legal. We need this to be something that is an available option for people that are going to medicate. That is to the T what our forefathers were talking about whenever they wrote in life, liberty, pursuit of happiness.
Yeah,
guys, my consumption of cannabis, Charlie's consumption of cannabis, has no bearing on your life. It doesn't. So
Okay, so here's what they are saying about those stats. I just wanted to put the accurate numbers out there.
right on. Let's hear it.
Legal marijuana does not seem to encourage crime. Prohibitionists sometimes imply that legalization has boosted crime in Colorado, but there's little evidence of that. Colorado's property crime rate fell by 5% between 2012 and 2015, while its violent crime rate fell by 3%. So
Which-
8% total.
Right.
That's what I said. It was 8%. But we talked
You
about
said
it on the
12.
show last year. Or
I'm just-
eight? No, did I? Did I say 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 8% combined. But that's why I wanted to read this, because I just wanted to make sure the accurate numbers out there. But yeah, this is absolutely spot on, because that's like their number one argument. The prohibitionists' argument is legalization has boosted crime.
Well, see, here we've got on weednews.co medical
That might be
cannabis
a little
dispensaries
biased source,
not linked to neighborhood crime violence.
Yep.
Retail stores that sell primarily alcohol and tobacco are associated with an increased prevalence of neighborhood crime, but medical cannabis dispensaries are not, according to
criminals
data
like smoking
published
too.
online ahead of print in the journal Preventative Medicine.
Right.
A team of researchers from the University of California, San Jose State University, and the University of Kansas assessed the geographical relationship between retailers and crime in South Los Angeles. Authors concluded results indicated that mean property and violent crime rates within 100-foot buffers of tobacco shops and alcohol outlets, but not MMDs, medical marijuana dispensaries, substantially exceeded community-wide mean crime rates and rates around grocery, convenience stores. Thus, study findings provide the first empirical evidence that tobacco shops may constitute public health threats that associate with crime and violence in low-income urban communities of color. And they go on saying a 2017 study of dispensary operations in L.A. Previously reported that open dispensaries provide over $30,000 per year in social benefits in terms of larcenies prevented. Dude, that's, I mean, that's benefit right there.
Well, you got to think about it. Criminals like smoking weed too, right?
Right.
Why are they going to rob the fucking dispensaries? Because if they get robbed often enough, these dispensaries can't afford to put their money in the banks. So they're just going to leave. They're just going to shut down.
Yeah, they're just going to close.
So then you're going to have to go back to smoking, stepped on laced shit from cartel,
Right? Yeah, dude.
So, I mean, and it's even saying here's an article, here's how legal pot changed Colorado and Washington. Colorado marijuana arrests. This is just from marijuana-related crimes.
Right.
Okay. Marijuana arrests fell by half, so 49.3% from 2012 to 2014. Possession charges in Washington State fell by a more dramatic 98% between 2012 and 2013. So, I mean, all the shit became legal, and they were like, oh, okay, good. We're golden. We're not going to fucking infringe on states' rights. This is Sessions. And then, it's no secret that Jeff Sessions does have a paying interest in the prison industry, the private prison industry. So if you're getting people, that have been arrested, if 50% of those people are dropping off in Colorado, 98% of another, marijuana-related just possession charge between 2012 and 2013, it's taking a fucking beating to the wallet,
Oh, yeah.
It's like I heard somewhere, some report, one of my classmates did a couple, I think last term, said that the private prison industry is like $500 a head for whenever someone comes in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's insane. But,
dude, that's fucking nuts, man.
Until we realize that, I get what your point about Sessions, what you're trying to be the optimist. I guess we're switching roles again tonight because I'm a pessimist when it comes to this fucking Yahoo.
Yeah, I mean, we're going back to that, man. I'm definitely not trying. I'm putting that out there, man. I think that I'm hoping that this is going to be the catalyst that really sets that fire under our representatives' asses. And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, Loggins said that the other day too, and Loggins is our resident fucking
tinfoil hatter
guy. Yeah, so he's got some pretty awesome suggestions about certain things, but he brought that up. That this might actually be a move from Sessions to fucking get Congress to legalize it altogether. But I don't think that that's his intent at all.
Yeah.
I think he's fully intent on, prosecuting as many people as he can before Congress makes it a law.
I'm not sure that it was his intent, but I think that may end up being the result. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, intent is clear. You listen to any of his fucking interviews about marijuana.
He's not happy about it.
He has cloak and dagger fucking interviews here in Colorado Springs with the chief of fucking police that our news fucking undercover team finds out about here. And all they're doing is talking about fucking, overthrowing the will of the people. That's all they're doing. And it's so fucking sad because I've seen firsthand, not just me. I'm not trying to be selfish with a fucking plant. I mean, anyone who comes over to my house, I'm more than willing to smoke with you. I know a few of our listeners have been over to my house before, and I don't think I've ever not offered them fucking copious amounts of weed.
Dude, I've had so many opportunities to be out there, and I've not fucking got out there. Dude, so we kind of we almost succeeded. We almost succeeded, but your car's fucked up. Did you ever fix that car?
Yeah, the Subi's down.
Did you get it fixed though?
No, I just got an alternator for it.
You get that shit fixed.
Drain the diff and then refill it, and it should be good.
Well, man, you're gonna have to see. I think that your vacation that you guys take before tax season.
That's tax season's already here, man.
Oh, son of a whore. Well, shit.
Yeah, it started fucking December 28th.
Oh, just kidding.
So that isn't gonna do it until after Christmas. So it started the 28th.
Well, shit. Well, just kidding. I was going to tell you need to come on down here to North Carolina and I'll show you how we do it out in the country. But
yeah, I was out on the East Coast last summer for my grandfather, but that was,
you couldn't
kind of crazy circumstances though. But
yeah, that was a pretty rough time though, man. I get that completely. Shit, I mean, I just got some rough news about my grandfather too, man. So I mean, I get that.
But back to fucking Sessions, Like, I don't fucking I don't see any dude stands up on stages saying shit like, good people don't smoke marijuana, saying shit like marijuana is barely better than heroin. I mean, these are just ignorant fucking statements that it's dumb with the amount of information out there about this. They could easily fucking legalize it federally, medically, easily, so that more fucking studies can be done for it.
Yeah, and I'm hoping, and see here's where
they've got no problem fielding drugs that gave me seizures in Iraq.
Right.
Why can't they fucking hold some studies on this shit?
Well, see, I kind of think that that's where we are now. I think that's where we're at. We're to a point where they're going to have to do something because I mean the federal government is bound to fucking follow the federal law. And that's not a bad thing.
Even though they testified under oath that they're going to let states' rights prevail.
Well, I mean, but you get where it's not a bad thing that we're following what is written out right now. Like this is I don't think that the onus falls completely on Jeff Sessions. I don't think the weight falls squarely on his shoulders. He definitely kind of dick move. He could have definitely said, look, you've got 3 weeks until I rescind these memos. If you haven't done anything, then that means that we're going to go forth with our plans previously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have drawn nationwide protests. So that's why they do this shit fucking middle of the night.
But but what I'm saying is, they could have given 3 weeks to where Congress and everybody could say, okay, look, let's go ahead and write this out and get it approved to where it's not going to affect people. That didn't happen, and now we're looking at something that's going to affect a lot of people.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
potentially.
Heath in the live chat, in the live video says it's illegal here in Mississippi State, or it's illegal here, but Mississippi State University grows tons of it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think so. Isn't that like the only university in the nation that can fucking
Yeah.
grow weed for research purposes?
Yeah, there's that one place. I'm see. North Carolina did some research. They sent some delegates out to Colorado over the summer, looking at the agricultural benefits of cannabis. So maybe North Carolina's moving in the right direction too. I still think that we've probably got a few more years before we're going to see any big progress, any big steps be made towards legalization.
Shit. My
Yeah.
dumbass had my mic muted.
I was looking for. I saw your lips moving.
Yeah. No, I completely forgot where I was going. This is a stoner moment. Sorry, guys.
No,
I
if
was
you-
taking a hit while you were talking, and I started talking and forgot what I was talking about.
No, that's
But
cool,
yeah,
man.
well, I mean, no, I think that this will be, this will actually get things going, you know, and it just sucks because it's more, instead of just wasting federal funding on just making this a goddamn crime, because this is just going to bring in more money, you know, from the anti-fucking legalization guy, from the fucking legalization guy. So it's a bidding war right now to see which lobby can fucking provide more money to determine the level of fucking willingness this administration is willing to go to fucking, you know, criminalize this again. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't even fucking criminal or decriminalized it nationwide, but they fucking recriminalize it in the states that are fucking smart enough to realize that, you know, marijuana is not fucking anywhere near as bad as it is as heroin is. This is, you know, Keebler-Elf Sessions would suggest, or as bad as a fucking drink that, you know, tens of millions of Americans fucking, that they broadcast the shit during the Super Bowl for the NFL, you know? It's not even as bad as fucking Budweiser,
Right?
water beer, or whatever the fuck you call it, you know? But it's just bullshit to me. And I just can't wait for this to be done, you know, to where anyone, it would be able to choose if they wanted to use, you know, marijuana over these fucking things that are, you know, the side effects that they list on the commercials are, you know, twice as bad as the actual illness for these medications that you're taking it for, you know?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'd like to smoke a fucking bowl and not have a seizure. Not fucking, you know, take fucking 3-4 grams of this certain medicine a day, this Keppra a day, and fucking, you know, play the game of try not to fucking leak a little, you know?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you've got.
it's
I mean,
dumb.
the side effects of cannabis are happy, hungry, and sleepy. We've gone over this before. Happy, hungry, sleepy. You're gonna be happy.
So much more than that.
You're gonna eat.
That was the old marijuana. That was like the Woodstock marijuana ideas of what marijuana is. There's actual science into this shit now.
No, I'm saying those are the
a lot
side
more than
effects. Those are the side effects.
I got a strain I could smoke right now and fucking get like a, you know, couple hour erection. So, yeah, I mean, this shit's
Power to you, brother.
now.
I
Just
don't
like
know if
any
I'd want one to
medication is
last 2 hours, man.
But no, I'm just saying this shit it's targeted now. You know, if you're feeling sad, you know, you can get a strain that fucking just makes you happy. You know, if you have cancer or you don't have an appetite, you can go out and grab fucking this hash plant that I've been fucking smoking on tonight, and I'm fucking hungry as shit right now.
Well, I've got some.
But-
I've got some Sherbet OG that is it's a bit of a hybrid, and dude, it's fucking perfect, man. All right, I mean, the wife hates how it fucking smells. She hates how fucking pungent it is. It's rather loud smelling.
Skunk.
Yeah, dude, it's skunky as fuck. But anyway, it's the Sherbet OG, man. Yeah, smoke it. Probably 20 minutes later. 20 minutes, probably about what it takes for it to kick in, and
The
you get
gestation period.
yeah, right. So you get the moment of hunger because it gives you the munchies, and that's good because I haven't been eating a whole lot. I haven't felt well, so I've been smoking to eat. It works out.
Yeah, I had food poisoning, so I'm doing the same thing now. I'm doing better though.
But then after I eat, man, it's just chill. I'm not wanting to fall asleep. I'm awake. I'm alert. I get real playful. This is one of those strains that gets me real fucking playful, and I ended up pissing the wife off because I want to joke around and cut up, and she's like, "Leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep."
Or barbecue sauce.
Or I fuck up and give her a kiss with my face covered in barbecue sauce. So during the break that we had earlier, the wife came home and she brought me home a plate. They had dinner while she was over there getting the shower, and she brought me home a plate. It was barbecue pork chops, and I tore those bitches up. We were gone for like 8 minutes, and I tore them bitches up. I left just enough for my munchy snack later. But I wasn't even thinking. I thought I had wiped my mouth off good enough, but I apparently did not. And I gave her a kiss, and she pulled back with barbecue sauce all over her face. Yeah, I won't be doing that again.
What'd you learn?
I learned not to kiss her with barbecue sauce on my face.
Oh, that's a good.
It's
That's a good life lesson.
It's a valuable fucking lesson, guys.
Yeah.
If you haven't learned this lesson on your own, learn vicariously through me.
Or don't really have common sense.
See, that's why nobody likes you. See, we were just having a good old conversation.
You misspelled everybody and loves.
Just the two of us, man. We were just having a good conversation. We were talking talking shit, man. And now you're saying that I'm dumb. I don't even like that.
See, maybe this weed makes me hateful.
Maybe, man. Like, I think you need to go back to another flower, man. That one turns you into a dick.
No, it just makes me hungry. This ash plant.
Oh, hash plant's good.
It could be that Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice was a fucking fighter, you know?
Yeah, fuck that, man.
It could make me aggressive.
Yeah, but
that's a live resin, though. The live resin's a lot fucking stronger than what I typically smoke, so.
That's true. But the fucking hash plant's good, man. I love hash plant.
Yep.
That's one.
No, that's that flower. That's that nug. I'm gonna post that nug because that was probably the best picture of a nug that I've taken.
Hash plant.
Yeah, that big fucking nug.
Yeah, where'd you send that to, man? I didn't see it. Oh yeah, dude, that's sexy.
I might post it to the. Yeah, I think I will post it to the green room. It'd be nug porn candidate.
I think we should. We
should do something like that. We should have like a contest, nug porn, and whoever wins it, like whoever has like the most likes, gets like a piece or something. You know.
All right, there we go. Shit, let's do that. All right.
Little contest. WTF Nation Radio is, you know.
The green room. Fuck yeah.
Used to doing some contests for fans. So.
All right, so let's see what we can do, man. All right, so everybody's listening right now. We'll put this out on the page. So we need to get some participation out there. All right, guys, put this out there. We're gonna post it up on the page and show the contest and everything.
Speak.
But get out there and share it and put the word out. We want to see your best nug porn. All right, PG only. We're not looking for real porn mixed with nug porn.
I don't want to see fucking flour covering your titty bits.
No, all we want to see, we just want to see flowers. All right, we want to see these nugs
or super sexy resins, waxes, shatters, whatever you got, man.
All right, so just get that, put the word out, and we're going to get a piece. The last contestant we had through this pulled. Say again.
Vince, yeah.
Yeah, we had a bender bowl that we sent out that was pretty fucking legit. This time Jason's going to pick the bowl out, so we're going to find something pretty legit and get it out to you guys. But we need to get some participation in this. It's not going to be a 5-person contest, all right? So get the fuck out of here with that mess. All right.
All right. I just posted it to the page.
Hell yeah, man.
You'll see it briefly.
Fuck yeah. So we're going to get that. All right. So there's the goal.
It's up. There you go. Share. And then let's see. Next week we'll talk about it again on the show. And
yeah, I figure
decide the cutoff date. We'll see how participation goes this week.
Yeah, we're going to see how it goes this week and see how we need to do this. But I think that's going to be yep. Let's do that. That's pretty fucking legit.
Yep. Sounds good, man. A little contest.
I like
Christmas
that.
right back behind us, just barely passing. Oh, and we're also broadcasting on WTF Nation Radio's main page tonight too. So if any of you guys are subscribers to their page, you can go check ours out too. It's just facebook.com/TGR for the Green Room WTFNR.
Oh, yeah.
You can go check that out and yeah, like the page, share your nugs. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. So I'm gonna get some. I got some pretty good nug porn. I can follow up on that.
Nice. I don't think you or I could win.
I don't think we can. Wait, can we? Do I get to
I
win?
don't think we can.
Like, can I win and buy myself a new bowl? I don't think
it's a
I think I
contest
need a
for
new
just
bowl.
fans.
Like a new.
It's not a contest for the host and a co-host.
Oh. Well, all right. Well, I mean, that's not nearly as fun for me anymore.
Sorry.
Like, oh man. Nah, dude, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good time.
Hell yeah. No, I'm gonna post a picture right now. Right as we're talking, I'm scrolling through my pictures. I've got a good picture of some fucking that grape ape that I had. Yeah, really nice picture we're gonna throw up there.
Nice. And I'm also an admin for Weed Hub, so that's a pretty big community. I've shared the page on there a couple of times. I'll put the contest on there too.
Yeah, let's see what kind of involvement we can get from them. Yeah, man. So, tell me about your holidays, man. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year? We've been.
I really don't want to relive my New Year because I had food poisoning.
Oh yeah, dude, that sucks, man.
Christmas was okay. It wasn't too bad. We kept it small because we had a pretty big, Thanksgiving.
Right.
And my daughter, and she's in the background, just walking out, and said, "And her birthday," because yes, my bank account didn't enjoy the holidays. But
didn't you have like
it's
100
always good to
children?
just slow down and.
Didn't you
At
have
her
like
birthday
100
party?
children
No, it
over
was-
for her birthday?
No, that was for Shannon, my middle daughter's birthday.
Oh, okay.
But let's see, her birthday. I think there was like 35 kids. So there were a lot, and we had it at a park. But for my oldest, we had her birthday at a Taekwondo or a Kung Fu studio that my wife's business partner is with.
Mm.
So that was pretty fun. And you
Right
just
on.
Get to see her, kicking her friends' asses and stuff.
Right on. Hell
But-
yeah.
But no, it was a good time. But then then we went up. My grandmother wasn't feeling good Christmas, so they wanted to reschedule, a Christmas dinner. So we went up there on the 27th. So we had Christmas, and then my daughter's birthday, and then Christmas was my grandma up in Denver. So that was fun though. Got to exchange some gifts. How's that beanbag chair working out for you?
Dude, I'm fucking rocking it, man. It's comfortable as shit. Don't hate. Yeah, guys, I'm broadcasting from the bean chair.
Yep, and my comfortable chair is broken, the one out in the garage, so I'm sitting on a fucking hard-ass, cold fucking bar stool.
I'm so sorry for you. I'm sitting on beanbag chairs
Yeah.
that are molded to my body. I'm fucking
Okay.
loving it, man.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
But
So,
what about you? How was your holiday?
oh man, it was great. So, before Christmas, I went and I picked up the girls from Seattle. That was a
That's
pain
why
in the
we
ass.
almost had the chance to link up.
Yeah, that was a pain in the ass, man. So it was right after
Atlanta, right?
it was right after that huge fire in Atlanta that fucked up all the flights and everything from the East Coast. So we had to push my flight a day. And then when I finally got into Seattle, I got the girls whenever we were getting ready to board to leave. Our flight got delayed because of air traffic control. There was a lot more flights the day after that fire because of trying to catch up and everything. So air traffic control kept our bird that we were supposed to load up in the air for an extra fucking like 45 minutes or some shit. And I missed my connection in Denver by like 10, 15 minutes. The bird was taking off as we were landing. It was some bullshit.
Damn, some bullshit.
Straight up bird shit. But we got a room that night in Denver. It was some more bullshit. It was after every dispensary was closed, so I wasn't able to get any medicine.
Dude, I would have been up there, but Mrs. was working, and like we were talking about earlier, the other car doesn't work, so.
Yeah, man, but
was,
whenever I feel that after I had to stay the night that you should have drove to a hotel. You know, after I got to thinking about it, was like, damn, why didn't he just come to the hotel?
What hotel?
Like that I had to stay at. What,
I
you
thought
could
you stayed at the airport.
No, man.
Not
I
gonna
we ended up
Where
getting a
did you get
hotel.
So you didn't even tell me that. I'm your co-host. So you didn't even tell me that.
You know why I didn't tell you that? Because you were already
'Cause I was
asleep.
telling you to go. I was telling you to go to the USO because I think they're open 24 hours.
Yeah, but still, regardless, man. Like whenever we had to stay the night, man, you could have come up there.
What time was your flight the next morning?
It was at 6 something.
Okay, so I would have drove up there, hung out for about an hour and a half, come back so my wife could, go to work, and I could have given you maybe given you a ride to the airport. I think my wife had to be at work at 7.
See,
But that drive sucks. No, I'm just showing you
saying. I got to thinking of that afterwards. I was like, damn it, why didn't we?
Impossible.
I mean, it was definitely. I mean, it could have been done. I don't know why we didn't think about it. I mean, I didn't think about it. I didn't think this.
I totally did think about it until she didn't get home until about 10:45. So yeah, I mean, it would have sucked because that traffic between, let's see, here,
Would have been non-existent at that hour. It was non-existent.
don't know. Not in the morning time. I've made that drive in the mornings before, and it's taken me a good 3 hours to get 3 or 4 hours to get from Colorado Springs, and all that traffic between Castle Rock and Monument is fucking ridiculous right now.
It's all
This
right,
is
man.
all Narnia, people. I live in Narnia.
It's all good, man. I ain't worried about it. We'll get up.
Couldn't get together, but we're definitely.
It's
you
gonna.
guys are still planning on coming out here in April, right?
Oh man. So, I don't know.
Guess that's a no. Fucking see, I disappointed you. Now you disappoint me.
I don't know, man. So we've talked about it. I just don't know if we're going to do it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want you guys to put that baby at risk.
Oh no, we're not going to put the baby at risk. See, that's why. I mean, that's the thing. That's where. I mean, that's something we want to do. We want to take the trip out there.
Yep.
But it's going to have to. It's going to have to be dependent upon how Mama Jason and the baby's doing.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, I mean, if it doesn't work out in April, you guys will get to come check out our new house, brand new house.
Right on.
We're moving. We're buying finally. Decided to pull the trigger. But it's going to be at the end of tax season and when the kids are out of school. So it's summertime.
Right.
July is whenever we're buying. So
Right on.
it'll be pretty good. Tax season kind of controls a lot. My wife's business is go between December and freaking April, sometimes July or sometimes June, but it's usually pretty slow around July. So she'll just have bookkeeping then. So.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean I get it, man.
But yeah, you guys will be able to come, check out the new digs.
Hell yeah. I know that I'm gonna keep badgering and asking about it enough times where it's finally gonna happen. So we'll get out there, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I really wish I could come by fucking whenever I left Florida, but
dude,
been kinda,
completely different circumstances, man.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
Those were some rough circumstances, man. I don't fault that at all.
It's good, man. But we're definitely gonna get together.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna happen. We host a radio show. Pretty good friends.
Right.
Known each other for about 4 years?
It's been a while.
Been doing this for about a year.
Been doing this for a little over a year now. Hell yeah. No, so
marijuana affects my sense of time, so that's why I say ish.
Right. But so I got so we had the girls for Christmas. I actually put some lights up on the house this year. I had one of my buddies come down and we got lights put up, and the girls got home whenever we pulled up to the house. They saw all the lights and they were like, "Oh, pretty," and blah blah. It made me feel good to have them come to.
Yeah, no doubt. That's pretty awesome.
Christmas and seeing that, and we had a good time. We went down and saw my grandparents in South Carolina. We went, saw a bunch of family around here, and had more Christmas parties than I care to fucking count. Most of the time we spent was me cleaning and cooking. I mean, it just every time I turned around, we were having some get together, and I was having to clean for it and cook some sort of meal.
Yeah, that was me over Thanksgiving.
But I enjoyed it.
That's why we decided to take Christmas slow.
But I enjoy cooking. I mean, I like hosting. It's fun. I like having people over. It's just sometimes it's a hassle. But then we went over and for New Year's. For New Year's Eve, we spent over at my brother-in-law's. We burned our Christmas trees, and we had some fireworks. We were throwing in the fire and letting them explode, and just doing redneck shit. After we burned the tree, we got out with my rifle and pistol, and my brother-in-law brought out some of his firearms, and we got out there doing some shooting at midnight. That was pretty fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I did another dab of that Kimbo Slice, but I don't think it was that.
So you're just naturally
This
being
makes
a
me
dick.
happy as fuck.
Right
Yeah,
on.
probably. I am a asshole, so.
You are an asshole.
There's that.
But
It comes out. But
then
nah,
that's,
dude, I love that dab.
we ended up getting some fucking snow the night before I had to take the girls to the airport to fly them out to Seattle.
I was gonna ask that. That's pretty cool.
And yeah, but
They
see,
get it all the time up there, though.
they get it,
But that had to make it feel like a Christmas for you.
right? Yeah, but except that I had to drive to the airport in fucking snow. All right, now that doesn't sound like that bad of a fucking deal. It's usually not whenever you're in a state that's used to getting snow, but whenever you're in North Carolina, where they
National
don't,
emergency.
dude, it's fucking ridiculous. All right, so I still have a little bit of snow in my backyard, but that's it, right? School has still been canceled for tomorrow.
Still.
Yes, school has been canceled. I guess there's
It's
still
going
some
back
black
to
ice and
Thursday, I
stuff
Thursday.
hanging around in some parts of the county, so they had to they went ahead and canceled school for tomorrow.
I'm sure if they told the parents where the fucking black ice was, they'd get out there with, rock salt just to get the kids back in school.
Right? Yeah,
Mhm.
let me get out there with my shovel. I'll take care of it. Come back and
Yeah.
check here in about half an hour.
Exactly. Get these fucking buses going. That's. I guarantee that's how the majority of the parents are.
But I mean, it's just the problem that we end up getting is black ice because the shit melts during the day. I mean, it don't really have any trouble having snow melt off in the south, but during the